Andrew, the Saints are playing in Paris. Say something mean about Shedeur Sanders because they're playing the Browns.
Shedeur Sanders, il est nul à chier. Thomas, hit that intro.
Thomas, hit that intro.
Welcome to Saints Happy Hour podcast. We always have a source.
Dave remains quiet because he continues to search for that he can't find.
What did Nola Fredo say?
Yeah, try to get saved by Nola Fredo. That's a great strategy.
Now grab a drink and enjoy the show.
All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of Saints Happy Hour podcast. As always, we are brought to you by Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey and Chilton County Peach Whiskey. I'm Ralph Marlborough. I'm joined by Andrew, Dave. Kevin's going to be here when he gets here. Thomas running the show back in Poland. We got a ton of people in the chat tonight. I guess it's because we started late, so everybody got the kids to bed, have poured themselves some booze. We got Brenton Lafayette, Nola Fredo, Who Dat Golfer, JG, Oppenheimer, Fresno Saint, tons of people. Thank you guys for joining us as always. On tonight's show, Saints are going to Paris. I got to figure out a way to hitchhike myself there. We're going to do part one of our prediction recap show where we tell you what we got wrong about 2025 and what we got right. Dave has story time in like 6 parts. Andrew, hopefully it won't take 45 minutes like last week when he told us about he saw The Godfather for the first time. As always, if we reach $100 in donation, I will drink something horrible the patrons have sent me. Listen, we got this from Vinny in Maine. He sent me, Andrew, the weird stuff. This is Bronvin, and it's really hard to open. It's the stuff he sent me from Sweden with the book, and I opened it because I always get scared that I won't be able to open these on the show, and that just add more embarrassment to my weakness.
Sally opened it.
So, yeah, she did. She opened it before the show, and Andrew, I'm really afraid of this one because it smells like chlorinated pool water, and we got Kentucky coffee whiskey, both disgusting. Thomas, how far are we away from Ralph's crippled run?
So as you can see, we are on a 129-week donation streak. We have 27 weeks to go. You can guys make it.
Jenkins.
You can make it 26 tonight, and so far, the draft season has been one person show. Oppenheimer. One-man show, Oppenheimer, 3 times in a row.
Take Oppenheimer down. It's a challenge to all you people. Take
It's a challenge. Exclamation point, donate in the chat if you want to support the show and make Ralph a drink. Don't give your mind to YouTube, guys.
All right, so it was off. It was going to happen. Jeff Duncan tweeted, it was going to happen. It's going to happen. Then they're like, oh, it's off. It's not going to happen. But yesterday, announced it leaked on some sort of French sports thing, and then it came out today officially.
RMC Radio, it's legit. RMC Radio is legit.
And Saints are going to Paris October 25th. They're playing the Browns. I like the people that were tweeting, what did France do to deserve the Browns? I gotta say, the October 25th, it may not fall during my son's fall break. I may just have to take him out of school. I gotta get there. Andrew, you go on French Saints podcasts. Like, are you gonna go? Are you locked in to go? And what and are you excited about this?
Yeah, well, for sure. Yeah. I mean, you guys have heard the stories about, me getting sent VHS tapes and how obsessive I was back in my formative years watching the Saints. So yeah, it's surreal that for the first time in history, we're going to have a game in Paris and the Saints are in it. That's just wild. I would love to go. I kind of got a weird reaction from my wife. I kind of assumed, like, everyone I've talked to that knows me from childhood is like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. You got to go. I was kind of assuming my wife would be the same way. And I'm like, babe, like, the Saints are going to Paris. And she's like, why would I want to go to that? And I'm like, I grew up there, and like, the Saints are what I care about the most besides our family. Like, you not understand why I want to go. But she's like, but you have season tickets. Like, you go all the time in New Orleans. Like, why would I want to go see the Saints in Paris? I can just go to New Orleans and see them. Like if I'm going to go to Paris, I don't want to go to a Saints game. I want to do other stuff. So I had this very weird, like cold water, thrown all over me. So the excitement was immediately met with just like this. I don't even know if you want to call it ridicule, but it was kind of like, yeah, I don't know. It kind of rained on my parade a little bit.
Wow.
Dave,
Jeez.
Yeah.
Dave,
Huge.
I'm excited. I know certain people are mad because they're like, it takes away a home game. But the Saints are getting 9 home games this year.
The French community, like, and especially Paris, like they love the Saints. And, I mean, I've been on that podcast. Shout out to those guys. They're awesome. But like Saints France is a Twitter account, and there's a podcast, and those guys are super cool. And like there's no Browns community over there, and if there is, it's very little. So I would expect that the stadium
This is a home game for us.
Oh yeah, like I think the Saints are going to be heavily supported in this game.
I mean, I'm not mad about it. I know certain people are mad about it, like, well, it takes away a home game, but the Saints are playing 9 home games this year, so you only go from 9 to 8. It's not like you go from 8 to 7, right?
Yeah, and if the Browns were gonna have to be one of our home games, like this is the one you're fine with giving up, I think. Like
that's right. That's
like,
right.
True,
if you're one of the
true.
if you're one of the season ticket holders who like sells their tickets most of the time, like this is the one you probably weren't going to get your money back on. If you're a season ticket holder who likes to go to the games, this is probably the game you really weren't looking forward to the least, probably. So yeah, I think it's fine. And look, if like Ralph, you said they're slashing $250 off of our or off of your season ticket thing. I guess that means maybe they're slashing a little bit more than that on mine, since mine are a little bit more expensive. But I'm happy to take that. I'm happy to pay less. I still get 8 games. That's fine.
There's another weird like Paris New Orleans connection with football here that kind of intersects with the Saints and with me. So recently, Europe kind of started this American Football League, and Paris has a team called the Musketeers. Did you guys know this? That there's a Paris team called the Musketeers? So it's this American Football League, and the head coach for the Paris team is Jack Del Rio, who played for the Saints and then coached for the Saints.
Oh, yeah.
An assistant. So yeah, Jack Del Rio is the coach of this Paris Musketeers team. And their stadium is my tennis club where I grew up playing in Paris. They have a big stadium where they play rugby and soccer. And
how big?
That
how many?
So it's right across the street from PSG Stadium. So this is a much smaller stadium. It maybe fits 15,000. I mean, I think it's been renovated and it's become bigger. So maybe it's 20,000 now, but it's literally right next to the Parc des Princes. It's called Stade Jean-Bouin. But that's where I play tennis.
I'm going to tell you this, Dave. The Saints playing in Paris. Thomas, mark it down. This is going to guarantee the Saints win the NFC South. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it's very unlikely that I can go to this game because it doesn't fit. Like, it needed to be 1 week earlier so it could fit like right around fall break so I could finagle it and not have to take my kid out of school. Sally's not going to, she's like, you can't take him out of school for this. He's young, he's developing, blah, 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 all this nonsense about learning to read and shit. But the Saints playing in Paris and me not being able to go, I guarantee you this locks in like 11 wins for the Saints. This season's going to be incredible. I'm telling you, I have never been more sure of anything in my entire life.
Oh.
And this Andrew is going to take Tyler Shuck to like megastar because the Saints are going to be winning. The NFL is going to pump it up. First game in Paris. He's going to do another tour of podcasts during the year. Like I think this locks in the Saints as NFC South favorites.
I actually have a really
check the timestamp on this.
I actually have a bizarre, like kind of weird take, but I actually think this makes it more likely that Demario Davis and Cam Jordan are back, because I just feel like they're like veteran spokespersons for the Saints, and I just feel like Gale is going to want this to go well. I'm not talking about the result on the field. I'm talking about the players getting out in the Parisian community, being spokespeople on behalf of the Saints. And like, I just feel like Cam Jordan and DeMario are freaking NFL institutions.
That's right.
And I think it's going to be important to Gale that they be part of that experience. So I could be wrong, but like, this is my hot take. Like, just thinking,
Ralph reading is overrated.
Oppenheimer, $62.
Wow.
Shocking.
Wow, we're really close.
yeah, you guys are in trouble. You better step up and rival Oppenheimer here.
$10 away.
I just feel-
Also, sorry, Andrew, let me thank maybe the first donation from France Hater, 28.3, with message, Browns are worst thing to happen to France ever.
It's not wrong.
$10 away.
But yeah, so I would say, like, if DeMario and Cam were like 60 coming back, 40 not, I would say maybe this pushes it to 80 for both.
Yeah, I was going to
David,
say,
a free trip to Paris on
Paris?
Gale's jet swing you to stay with the Saints if you were DeMario Davis.
Well, yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, does this game in Paris, like, does this help us with free agent signing? Like, is this like a little added little thing that we can say, hey,
No.
we're going to Paris.
I don't think that, but I think
Mario, not even with the Mario, saying,
no, because
hey,
DeMario, he's going to go with
come back
Gale.
if they want
He's
to
going to
do
go
it.
like an extra trip in the spring to promote it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Probably.
like
He already
Gale's
did. I
going to
thought they
take
already did
Cam
that.
and DeMario on the jet, and they're going to go like
thought they
promote
already
it
did
for NFL Europe or whatever in like May or some shit.
That's
I
a
thought they
good
already did
point.
that.
That could be part of the recruiting process of like, hey, Cam, you want an all expenses trip with your family to Paris?
Right.
You
Exactly.
know, hopping on the private
DeMario?
jet. Yeah. Are you allowed to ride a PJ overseas? I don't know that you are.
Yeah,
actually.
why not? Really?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I think there's
so,
like
yeah.
customs and stuff.
What?
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know.
no.
I don't think you can
Yeah,
ride.
there is
There's
no
no
way.
rich people
There's no way Taylor
are not
Swift is
traveling
flying around the world
internationally.
on the Swifty tour, and she's flying commercial. No.
See, this is why we need
absolutely
Kevin. We
not.
need Kevin would look this up on Google. All three of us are incapable of doing that. But if Kevin were here, somebody in the chat look that up. I'm pretty sure you can't take a private jet. Well, you know what it is? I think it's maybe that like you have to go to one of the airports that has customs. So like if New Orleans probably would.
Wait, you know what it is? You know what it is? Ralph can't take a private jet across international lines because of his criminal record. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Right.
That must be what I'm thinking of. That's right.
Private
now,
jets
wait a minute.
absolutely can and regularly do fly internationally, offering
Right.
with long-range models like the Gulfstream G650ER or the
Yeah, you need the
Bombardier
G-
Global
you need the G-
7500. It's from AI, so we
don't-
know it's true.
Don't listen to me. I'm
All
an
right.
idiot. I don't know what
Okay,
I'm talking
wait.
about.
So, look, I can't help but read between the lines here. I'm listening to the two of you guys talk about how badly you want to go to Paris. What I'm hearing is boys trip. Okay, Andrew's got a wife who doesn't seem interested in going. So
Yes.
ditch the wife and kids. Ralph can't take his kid out of school, so he might as well ditch his wife and kids. October 25th, that is approximately almost exactly 2 weeks before my 45th birthday. So I'll just make that a birthday trip, a belated birthday trip to myself. Kevin can stay back here and keep an eye on things in the United States. And that's what I'm hearing. I think that's what
I mean, maybe I'd have to.
I think we should
I'd have
do
to
a
lie to
podcast.
myself.
Donate now. Donate now for
God,
Kevin to
Lose
come.
his mind
You
if
know
he
what?
knew that
You
I
know
was
what?
going
Go
to
to the
Paris
game,
to watch the
and
Saints,
as
and he
soon
couldn't
as
come.
it's over, we should maybe fly to Malta.
Yeah.
Juice them Malta rankings. I like it.
I'm actually curious, Thomas. Like being in Poland, does the Saints coming to Paris do anything for you, or is that still like too much travel for you?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, Paris is pretty far from me in European
Fresno
terms.
Saint, that's mean. He says if Ralph goes alone, who's gonna pack his clothes and dress him?
I mean,
Man.
if I have to fly, I would rather fly to New Orleans, man. You know?
Really?
If
Wait
I
a
have to
minute.
fly anyway.
No Saint.
Yeah, like
So you don't think that's
sound like my wife, Thomas.
honestly, like I think it's not the same experience in Paris. Like that's like I don't know, like it doesn't sound appealing. Like
You hate
the
the
game
French,
in
that's
Super
what it
Bowl
is.
is a game in Super Bowl, man.
Wet blanket like my wife. Thanks, Thomas.
Wait a minute, Fresno Saint. You don't think that Selly puts each day's outfit in a pre-labeled Ziploc bag for each day of the week for Ralph? You think she's letting Ralph go across across the Atlantic and letting him dress himself? Are you kidding me?
Dave, think of this opportunity if we do this. Ralph has to agree to us picking an outfit for him that we buy at a thrift store in Paris every day that we're there. So we have to select his outfit for him. And we can make him wear French hats, like fedora hats and things like that. But I'd
be down for that. That'd be the easiest packing I'd ever do in my life.
Yeah, you literally dress for the flight, and then that's it. And every other day we've got you covered. Oh my God.
Sounds amazing.
Donate now to Ralph's Paris wardrobe fund.
Yeah, but I feel like Andrew would dress me like a mime like 3 of the days.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, but it would be a different outfit every day. It would be a different mime outfit every day, though.
Yeah, I mean, we have to get creative. Yeah, I will tell you guys, there was one year where work was super busy, and I remember feeling under the gun and super pressured, and like I had to be there and locked in. And one of the dumbest decisions of my life, but like my buddy was getting married, and he was working internationally in Brussels in Belgium. And so I found like this terrible red eye. I flew in and I literally got in to Brussels like an hour before the rehearsal dinner. And I roll into the rehearsal dinner, then the wedding's on Saturday, and then my flight is Sunday morning. So I was literally in Brussels for like less than 48 hours. And then I flew immediately back to make it back to the US to get back to work on Monday and just be on top of things. But like that like super trip overseas was just like the worst decision. It was terrible. I felt awful. I was so tired. Like, and I looking back on it, I was like, why did I do that? Why didn't I just like relax and hang out with my friends and make it a longer trip? So my only plea would be, if we actually do this, like, I don't care if it's just 4 days and it makes it like a little bit more stretched out, but like this whole like cramming it into 48 hours like overseas, no, let's not do that.
I mean, I gotta figure out a way to get there. Is this stadium? Is it nice, Andrew? The final thing is, this stadium, is it nice, or is it like an old time stadium?
The only thing, so like I grew up in the 16th, like it's broken up into 20 districts. It's called arrondissement in French, but it's 20 separate districts. I grew up in the 16th, which was right like walking distance from the Parc des Princes where PSG plays and the tennis club I was telling you about, but where the Musketeers play. That's all like on the west side of Paris. And so then you have like the Eiffel Tower and like the Champs-Elysees, and that's kind of like the heart center of Paris. And then there's the west side of Paris, the east side of Paris. And then past that is where Stade de France is, which is out by like Marne-la-Vallée, which is it's like an outskirts. So it's like akin to like Opelousas or something, or I don't know, like further out than Kenner. So it's kind of annoying. Like Stade de France is like, I mean, you can take the metro or whatever to get there or a cab, but it's kind of like not in the heart of Paris. You kind of got to like go a ways to go to Stade de France. And it's a big stadium. It's very big. It's where they'll have like big soccer matches there where the French soccer team will play. Yeah, it's not like ideally located, honestly.
But is it like Wembley, where they like, like Wembley in London, like they renovated that thing and it's like modern? But is it modern in the sense that they've renovated, or is it like an old time, like Azteca in Mexico?
I mean, look it up. I can't remember. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, the stadium going up. So at some point in my life, it was brand new. And it almost has to have been renovated since then. But yeah, I would not. I mean, it's newer than the Superdome. I'll say that. But I wouldn't say it's brand new. I wouldn't say it's brand new. Yeah,
but they gutted the Superdome and it's all renovated then.
Yeah, the Superdome has been updated a few times now.
It's probably the same as the Superdome, I would say.
Yeah.
Just renovated.
If we did, Dave, if we did a podcast, we'd have to do it on Thomas time. They'll do a lot from
Yeah,
Paris.
I like that. I like that.
There you go. Yeah, I got to be honest, guys. Like, despite my wife being, kind of like unenthused,
You still want to go?
this is a big deal for me. Like, this is where I grew up. This is like worlds collide for me, and I also, like, I have to say, like, I've gotten a couple messages on Twitter from like the guys that I know over there, and they're just like, they've been fans for 16 years. John in particular, who's a big listener to the show, and is always like supporting us, and another guy, Elio, who I talked to, like, those guys are just so pumped. So like, I'm excited for them because they've become, like, over the last 15 years, like, super dedicated fans that do this podcast, and for the Saints to come into their backyard is really special.
I feel like the Saints have a very, compared to other NFL teams, I feel like the Saints have a very strong European fan base, stronger than most of people around the country realize, because Katrina sort of bonded European people that wanted to be NFL fans. They bonded them to New Orleans in a way that I don't know that other fan bases have it. So I gotta get there. So, all right. So that's Saints in Paris. Now we do this show. We do this every year. Thomas does an amazing job. We're going to break it into two parts because what Thomas does is he started this with Dave, where Dave would like mark it on his phone and like, remember when we mark that down, Thomas. So Thomas does it all year long when we make, in the offseason, when we make predictions and things about the Saints for the season. And this is part one of our prediction recap. So we're going to do 6 predictions today and 6 predictions next week, and we're going to see where we were right and where we were wrong. I love this show, but Andrew is like everything else. Andrew, the UDFA Sons, I feel like Andrew always does the best. I always do the worst. Dave is in somewhere in the middle.
Wait, do you know what's in? Do you know what's?
No, I don't.
Okay. By the way, I had one that actually came up in my phone today on my calendar. Today. I don't know if I should mention it or not. Yeah, Thomas, do we have anything about Jahan Dotson?
No, I think that's from like 2 years ago, something like that.
Wow.
I remember this one, but I think that's from 2 years ago.
No. Sorry. Cooper Kupp. Do you have anything about Cooper Kupp?
No, he's in the Super Bowl.
Honestly, I skipped it, but I can make it next week if you want.
Yeah, about Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, I had that one, but I thought it was pretty weak, so I skipped it,
Yeah, but he's in the Super Bowl, so now we should do it post-Super Bowl, because what if he has a good game?
What's first up, Thomas, in the predictions?
All right, let's start. It's a short one, only 20 seconds long, so pay attention. Ralphie?
I'm as excited about this draft as I was for 2017. I think this is going to be a great draft. I think this is the draft that's going to get the Saints out of the dark ages.
It very well may be. It very well may be.
Oh my God. I forgot about that.
Take a victory lap, man.
That's incredible.
Yeah, come on, chat. We got $10 to get Ralph to take that awful Swedish shot. Don't make the Oppenheimer do this. Somebody step up and give us $10. Come on.
Thomas, I wanted you to clip that. I'm going to tweet that every day for the rest of my life.
Was that immediately after the draft?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Let me see the date. I have the dates ready. 30th of April. Right after the draft.
Do we have a clip from 3 days after that where Ralph says, I think this might be the worst draft they've ever had? I don't know.
Plot twist, Ralph says that about every draft.
Hey, man.
Broken clock
toxic positivity wins. Toxic positivity. What is it, like the Panther smell? For 60% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah.
I just, we need to. I feel like George Costanza, Dave. I just need to end the show right now. Like, just leave on a high note. Just exit.
Probably. If I know Thomas, it's only downhill from here for you.
Before you do that, go ahead and thank you, Hudak Golfer.
Thank you.
It's time for you to
26 weeks to go.
God. Oh my God! It really does.
Deuce McAllister.
It really does smell like chlorinated water. This is gonna go badly.
Thanks, Hudak Golfer. What?
Not good, huh?
Sally, I need help.
Whoa.
It tastes like what do they do? What do they put on you when they give you a shot?
Oh, like yeah, right.
Like rubbing. It
Anesthetic?
tastes like
Rubbing
rubbing
alcohol?
alcohol.
Septic?
Oh,
Well, lucky you.
I think it's some sort of poison that Vince from Maine sent me. Oh my god!
Thank you, Vince. Way to go.
It's a 9, and
Well done.
it's lingering in my mouth like my lord. Oh,
She said. All right, next topic.
next prediction,
prediction.
Thomas.
Yeah, this is gonna be a quick show. I have.
Hopefully, the
feeling.
next 5 make Andrew look terrible.
No, and we need Kevin for one, by the way. So text him or something.
We don't need. We don't need.
bumping and pick another.
We don't need Kevin for anything.
Oh, yes, we do. You'll see.
No, we don't.
Like for this one, we specifically do.
No.
We don't need Kevin.
Like we can bet on it. We need him. Trust me, man.
You're not.
they'll be
Next one.
calling for Kellen Moore's job after the season.
Nobody's going to be calling for Kellen Moore's job after this. It doesn't matter what he does. It's his first year. He gets
Hey, Tomas, check the timestamp on this.
Still gets another year.
You give too much credit to the intelligence.
No way. No. And there's no way. There's no way that.
Then
this
Dave,
front
you're
office-
delusional, man.
Yeah, there's no way that.
There's no way that this front office.
Yeah.
Delusional, Dave.
Okay.
They would
Delusional.
never do that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. They
Never.
would
Yeah.
never fire
Never.
anyone.
They would never do that.
I don't think that's outside of the box. I don't even think he was saved by Shuck. I think even if Shuck was terrible, even if they didn't start winning games, he would still be.
I don't know,
That's
dude.
Kevin. Fuck you, Dave.
I think he would still be here.
I mean, I feel like before Shuck, it was getting pretty close to call. It was bleak.
I don't think
mean-
what we were saying. We weren't saying that he was going to get fired. What Kevin and I were saying was that, like,
The
there's
Saints
a world
intelligentsia
where,
was gonna.
yeah, we're calling for his head, and I agree with Ralph. We were very close to that until
I
Chuck
mean,
started catching fire.
Andrew.
No, you guys.
Full
are immature.
disclosure, at halftime of the Miami game, when they had like 45 yards of offense, I was like, this is an abomination. This is really bad. Like it was that was rock bottom, and it got going, and it's a rocket ship. But it was at the halftime of the Dolphins game, it was bad.
You're a
I remember
microcosm.
texting you. I remember texting you, Ralph, and I'm like, if Kellen Moore, like, if his whole thing is offense, we're in deep shit.
That's right. That's right.
You guys are just you're a microcosm of what's wrong with this entire country, and that is you're not willing to be patient. You're not willing to just wait a little bit, okay? Just,
Oh wow.
Spur of the moment.
just put your phone down. Just put
TikTok
your phone
brain.
down.
TikTok brain.
Get off Twitter, and give the guy a couple of seasons, not just one season, okay?
Dave, if I got off Twitter, I'd have to
one-season
spend more
franchise.
time with my family. I don't want to do that.
Well, maybe if you spent more time with your family, they'd want to go to Paris with you.
Fair point. Fair point. What's next, Thomas?
All right, next one is a Kevin one.
Oh God!
All right.
We have two of those.
Just in time. Just in time.
This one is a pretty long one.
Who are you dating now? What's today's date? Thomas, timestamp it. Let's hold up the newspaper to the camera, and let's see. Will Kevin be dating this? Will Kevin be dating this woman by the start of the Saints by training camp? Well, let's say training camp.
When does training camp start?
Well, August 1st.
July
Let's say August
27th.
1st.
2 months.
All right, whatever.
I think.
So this lady
I'm gonna
I've been
say no.
seeing, I've been seeing her the last 2 months. We have booked a train to Chicago.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's over. This is not lasting past July 4th.
Am I right about this or not, Kevin?
No, I
am.
When did I said before training camp? When did you guys break up?
Late October.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Long
All right.
after.
Good job. Wow. That went longer than
actually,
we all thought.
Yeah, that was a strong performance by Kevin.
I mean,
That was like a
Train
half a year.
girl.
Train girl was on the tracks and making progress until she got derailed. By the way, Kevin, I want to tease to the people, like if you are not a patron, you want to be a patron for the behind the scenes this week. Kevin's love update is incredible, and you gotta listen to behind the scenes to get it. It's worth it. Sign up at any level, you get the behind the scenes. You should do it. It's incredible.
I can't believe you're taking patrons' money for a 30-second podcast of Kevin saying no update here.
Oh no, it was like 10 minutes. Kevin, would tawdry be the right word to describe
Tawdry.
the love
What
update?
is going on? Tawdry.
I did say the word tawdry at one point.
Yeah.
No, what? No, that's not correct.
It
That's
did
not the right
get
sound for
a little.
Shouldn't it be porn music?
I don't want to say graphic, but it was a lot of information.
What's going
A
on?
lot of information.
What?
It was tremendous. It's
How
tremendous.
much do I have to donate?
You just have to become a patron any level. Thomas, what's our next
My
prediction?
mother's gonna hear this.
She can't wait, probably, Dave. She's going there right now. All right. Next one. One about Spencer Rattler. First one from Andrew.
Uh-oh.
I'll probably be dead with my luck.
Yeah, check the timestamp, Thomas. Don't forget this.
Hey, Tomas,
My
check
prediction-
the timestamp on this.
My prediction is that this time next year, Spencer Rattler will still not have a single NFL win to his name.
Wow. Wow.
He got one.
He got one.
I mean,
So
He got but only one.
you're putting fail on there, Thomas, but I was like that take was absolutely
Hey,
fire.
hey,
Like if you
words
were
is
to rate
words.
that take out of 10, like that's a 9.5.
Yeah.
Baby. Come on.
Yeah, that's true.
in spirit, it was
it's
a
just
win.
a 9. It's a 9. The one you get -1 for every win he had.
I mean, this reminds me of my last boss, not the current one, who was the most insufferable human being.
Jesus.
Anything that was short of perfect was never good enough. And that's what this feels like. It feels like I'm being, managed by him all over again.
You chase perfection, but you never reach it.
That's
like,
right.
the thing is, the thing is that one win against the Giants that Spencer Rattler got, he wasn't responsible for it at all.
Right.
Like, didn't the Giants have like
right.
six? They had like 5 turnovers.
Jackson, I would make the argument that Spencer Rattler still has no wins. Jackson Dart has 1 win for the Saints.
Thomas, what's our next prediction? Oh, wait.
Real quick, by the way,
Okay.
I just want to, I know we've talked about this on the show before, but I know like Rookie of the Year is about to get announced. How far away are we from that? Is it this weekend? When do they announce that?
this
It'll
week.
be NFL honors.
No,
Yeah.
during the week.
Day after tomorrow, I think.
During the week.
Yeah.
So we're getting really close to getting Rookie of the Year. I know it's probably going to be McMillan that gets it with the Panthers. It gets Rookie of the Year. But I just want to say, if Jackson Dart wins this award, it is fraudulent. I will never forgive the NFL for this because Jackson Dart lost to the dude who lost his job to Tyler Shuck. So, like, he lost to Rattler. He's the only dude that ever lost to Rattler. Ever. In 13 games. He's literally the only dude that lost to Rattler. The Saints beat Dart without Shuck. So I don't want to hear it. Like, Shuck should be ahead of Dart, period, end of story.
It should be it should be like eliminated from contention. It's like you have to reach certain requirements, Kevin, to run for president, right? You have to be a U.S. citizen. You have to be 36 years old or whatever.
That's right.
Like
That's
you
right.
lose to Spencer Rattler, you cannot win Rookie of the Year. You're DQ'd.
It's like you know in the NFL standings, like one of the first things they do as a tiebreaker is head to head. If you've lost head to head, but whatever is worse than that, like he didn't lose head to head to Shuck. He lost head to head to the dude that was 1,000 times worse than Shuck. So like, whatever is like worse than head to head, like that's what this is.
Yeah.
It's
All
even
right.
more convincing.
This is a league that didn't vote in Bill Belichick as a first ballot Hall of Famer, so
crazy,
decision making is questionable. So, anything's in play here, Andrew. I wouldn't hold my breath just yet.
Yeah, I know.
Before we get to the last of the next predictions, I want to tell you people, Hard Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey is awesome. And it's a strawberry flavored whiskey blended with aged wheat whiskey, American light whiskey, Cocktail and Sons, strawberry and lemon syrup, fresh strawberries from Jonesdale Farm in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. It's 86 proof. The whiskey is blended and bottled at the Sugarfield Distillery in Gonzales, Louisiana. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to hardhidewhiskies.com. Hardhide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey, supporting Saints Happy Hour all football season long, all off season long, through the draft. It's incredible. So support the people who support the show. Grab a bottle of Hardhide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey today. You want to have it for the Super Bowl. That should be fun. All right, Thomas, before we get to the last couple of predictions, give us a quick donation update.
All right, so no new donations since the last one. Oppenheimer is still in the lead. He wants to make it 4 in a row. Friends Hater,
people.
second place, $80 away from second drink. So second drink is a discount, guys.
It's right.
$20.
Coffee whiskey. Disgusting. All right, Thomas, what's next on the predictions?
All right, second to last. So we're going fast through these.
Now Kevin's joined us, so it'll slow down because we have more people to talk.
Speaking of Kevin, next one is from him.
Oh, wow.
Bub Means will have more touchdown catches than anyone else on the team.
Wow.
Whoa, that's a fucking bold prediction. Not like those pussies, man.
Hey,
Is everybody else dead?
Check the timestamp on this.
Wow. That is epic fail.
Brutal.
Yeah, that was.
Would you like?
No.
Would you like to
bueno.
defend yourself? Would you like to defend yourself, Mr. Hill?
No, I chose to.
What were you thinking in that moment?
He was a Bub
What were you
Lever.
thinking in that moment? You were a Bub Lever?
Holy.
Yeah.
I mean, this
I
was
see
a
where
part
you're
of the
going.
bold prediction segment, so
What did you
it's justified.
see? What were you seeing from Bub memes that made you think maybe that was a possibility?
That I wanted to go big, and I was just like, you know what? Pick the newish guy on the team to somehow lead the team in touchdown receptions. I mean, that was it.
Will Bub Memes ever catch a pass for the Saints again?
No. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
Not a chance?
signs are pointing to no.
I mean, he got
You know.
injured. What can you do, man?
More catches in 2026, Dave. Jalen Polk or Bub Memes?
Poke.
I don't see memes catching reds, pulling bull reds out of Hopedale, Louisiana's waters.
That's right.
You know, with Tyler Shuck.
We could, one more fishing trip with Jalen Polk, and I'm ready to vote him into the Pro Bowl for 2027. All right, Thomas, what's next on the prediction list?
All right, the last one. I told you we're going fast through these, and this is a fun one. Also part of the bold prediction segment, which we're gonna do next week. So be prepared, Dave. Specifically, you'll see why.
Oh wow!
This one is from Dave, and it's about Kevin. Dave.
I understand that, but I didn't know we were doing that today.
Yeah,
I never got
last
a
year you
rundown.
also didn't know that. That was like an impromptu,
Thomas,
man.
I'll go first.
Taysom Hill will have
I'll go
11
first.
touchdowns.
Play the Tyler Shuck
7
video
months
I
from
sent
so
you.
a year from now, and Kevin's going to be wearing a maroon shirt. That's my fucking prediction. 12 months from now, Kevin will have a maroon shirt.
All right.
All right.
Hey, Thomas,
Damn it,
check
Kevin.
the timestamp on
I
this.
like that. That was nice.
That's a great prediction.
Damn it, he's wearing a gray hoodie.
Okay, wait, hold on. Here's the thing, though. Here's the
And a
thing.
white t-shirt underneath.
Listen.
What color's your underwear?
Look at the chair behind Kevin. Does it have a maroon something on it?
Yeah, what is that?
What is that?
There it is. There it is.
Red shorts.
Oh, red shorts. Oh,
Oh,
They look
so close.
damn it. All right.
Those are red.
Yep. All right. I lost on this one.
Was that our final for prediction for this week, Thomas?
It was, yeah.
All right,
We need more. You got to compile more.
we got 6 more for next week.
I have more, but Ralph wanted me to split it, man.
I want to spread them out over two because like.
No, I mean like more. We need like if you compiled 12, we need 24.
Whoa. It's not that many.
To answer Fresno,
You need to
Fresno
make
State's
more
question
predictions then during the year.
in the chat. I broke my dry January towards the end there
Because he got snowed in.
Yeah, we got like 6 to 8 inches of snow, and we were snowed in. Couldn't leave the house for several days. My kids did not have school for an entire week, Monday through Friday.
Wow.
So we just got back to school today. Yeah, we just got back to school today after a week off. But yeah, so under those conditions, when I made the deal to go dry January, that I did not realize that would be part of the equation, and so yeah, I had to pivot. But I went a full 20-something days strong. So there you go.
All right, so
27 more days than me. So
the Saints Happy Hour viewer mailbag is brought to you by Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey and Chilton County Peach Whiskey. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to www.hardhidewhiskies.com. That's whiskeys with an S, Kevin. Just so people know. Thomas, take it to the top.
Please tell me you've been saying it wrong this entire season.
No. Or no. Thomas, what's first up in the mailbag?
All right, before first question, still no new donations. And also, guys, post your questions in the chat. I'll be taking at least one question from the chat, and who knows, maybe more than that. All right, first one from the questions master, Saint Rabbit. And he asks, which current or former Saint, player or staff, would you most want to drink at a bar with and listen to them spill the beans?
Joe Vitt.
Jeremy Shockey, final answer.
No, Joe Vitt. He knows everything. He knows exactly. As far as the Sean
this
Payton
just
era
assumes that
is
they
concerned,
will spill the beans, or that
It says player, right? Vit's not a
or staff
Player
member.
or staff.
or staff.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. I mean, look, this is probably a cop out, but I feel like Sean Payton is the answer. Like that dude's literally the greatest storyteller. He's the best storyteller I've ever seen in my life. And I feel like if you got him to drink with you and open up and tell you like all the best secrets in the vault, like, I mean,
What?
I could sit at that bar for 30 hours listening to that guy talk about.
Kevin,
here's the deal. Joe Vitt will tell you the honest truth about Peyton. You'll never get the honest truth about Peyton from Peyton. But Joe Vitt, he'll tell you all the same stories because he's there with Peyton by his side the whole time. But he'll also have he'll have a more honest perspective on Peyton.
I mean, I have met Joe Vitt a couple times, and he is a very good storyteller in his own right, I have to say.
what, like, Kevin, like, what's like Saints, like, urban legend or like thing that we think might be true, but we aren't sure? Like, what of those would you want to like?
The cheerleader that Jim Haslett maybe.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
No, I tell you, though, the Willie Roaf Joe Horn thing, I would love to know the truth behind that.
Yeah.
I'd be
I want to
curious
know
about that.
I want the full spiel on the medicine cabinet. Like that's
Really? That's what you care about?
like I just like
You
'cause I
care
think,
about a coach like popping a couple pills?
well,
to, like,
no, but I feel like that story
he
would
got a
lead to
bad
other
lower back?
stories.
Like, who gives a
Like that
shit
story
about
would
that?
lead
Joe-
to other
it's Joe-
stories.
Joe Vitt's going to have the info on that.
I feel like, a coach in his 50s with a bad back stealing and popping a couple pills is like, I know that it's against the law. I know they're supposed to be in trouble, but like that is the least interesting Saints story, I think, ever.
Well, no, I think you're right. I think I would want to know, like, when did they know that Bountygate was bad, and when did they know like Cirillo was the dude that did it all? Like, I think that would be interesting.
Ralph, like it's not a player for me. It's not a staff member. That's not who I would take to the bar. If you promised me the truth, I will go to my grave believing that Bill Vinovich and that reffing crew, were on the take. That they did that on purpose to make sure that the Saints lost, and they also held the flag when Drew Brees got hit in the face on that last turnover because they wanted to ensure the Rams win. So that there were multiple missed calls. It wasn't just the no call. And I like if I could go to the bar and I could get that crew to just tell me the truth, like really tell me the truth, I would want that, because I will go to my grave believing that they cheated on purpose and cost the Saints a Super Bowl. And if they could honestly tell me, and I knew it was the truth, that like, nope, actually we didn't, I feel like I could let that go,
Yeah. We were just really incompetent. It was a bad night. And there's Kevin, something about like seeing Bill Vinovich like referee like huge playoff games. It makes me mad in a way that I'm surprised every time I see him in a playoff game that it makes me as mad like the no call happened all over again. I figured over time it might get dull and fade, but I'm like, that asshole is still the officiating playoff games.
Yeah, dude, like
7-8 years later too.
When I see, nothing is more painful. Like when I see Marshawn Lynch in a commercial, my head doesn't immediately go to Beastquake. When I see Diggs in a Patriots uniform, my head doesn't go to Minnesota Miracle. Every time I see Bill Vinovich, I think of only one thing, seared in my brain forever.
Yeah, but I don't think the majority of the NFL fans realize who that is don't. And what he's responsible for. Only we do.
I'm not even mad at Marshawn. Like I see Marshawn, I'm like, I like that guy. He's fun. Like
he's likable.
Yeah, he's likable. Thomas, what's next?
But I'm with you, Ralph. Like to watch Bill Vinovich get to fail spectacularly at his job, and then get to continue to perform, not even perform, to be awarded his job because getting the post game refereeing jobs, that's like a reward. So to fail spectacularly at your job and then to subsequently get rewarded later is tough. Yeah, it's tough to watch. It's difficult.
So this only proves my conspiracy theory more. He's being rewarded because he actually did do it on purpose.
There you go. That's right. He knew he completed the assignment, and so he's a made guy for the NFL. Thomas, exactly what's next?
Right. All right, next question, which I saved from the chat earlier, from Nola Fredo, kind of about the Saints French game. He asks, do the Saints spend the money on a Babbel/Duolingo subscriptions for the whole team?
No, they just pay whatever they were going to spend on that. They give to our friend Andrew, and Andrew teaches them French, fluent French in that time.
Fluent.
So
yeah, I like it.
However much a Babbel subscription is, multiply that by 53 or 60, and then you pay that to our friend Andrew.
Allez, aujourd'hui on va apprendre le français tous ensemble. On y va.
See? Exactly.
Beautiful.
Exactly.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
My wife's been trying to learn French for 3 years. She's like speaking into the phone and going to like cafes and meeting with people. I would think she'd be very motivated to go to Paris to see the Saints, but she's still stuck on this stupid educating our child.
Yes, Ralph. That's why she's going to cafes and meeting different men, is because she's learning French. That's why.
Whoa! Yeah. No, it's.
I mean, French kissing.
He comes home every time. So.
They're gonna fuck each other next.
Thomas, what's next?
Can we? Well, no, we're not gonna. We cannot move on from this. We can't let this slide. Let's dig a little deeper to this. Your wife is going to public places and meeting people to learn to speak a language. Am I understanding that correctly?
Her and her friend are trying to learn French.
Oh, a friend.
Her friend's a woman. It's not Jacques from.
Hey, we don't discriminate. We don't discriminate, man.
I know, but the two of them are teaming up. What are they? Is her friend married to a?
Yes.
Who are they? And who are they talking to? Like random
each other. They talk to each other. To like,
really?
Because you can't just learn French on your phone, Andrew. You gotta interact with people, right?
Can't they speak on the phone?
You can speak on the phone, but like in person. You know, you go and you're like, hey, we're only gonna speak
over the phone.
We're not gonna speak English or Spanish. We're gonna like speak French to each other.
And do they do that on the weekend, during the night or something?
Yeah, a week, you know.
After a few they do it after a few drinks and they're feeling a little loosey-goosey.
Yeah. And where do they meet, Ralph? Where do they meet?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sometimes they go to Vegas to speak French.
A Vegas trip to do some talking, to each other.
Man, we don't have French coffee houses and French cuisine.
Sometimes they go for a week, man. Long talking sessions, man.
That's right.
Interesting.
French talking.
That's right. What's next, Thomas?
French is a love language.
Sometimes you just mention the weirdest shit in passing, like as if it's totally normal. And
you're like, time out.
How many times
throw the flag?
How many times do I have to back the truck up to figure out that you just said something kind of wild and crazy?
It's not like. I mean, it's not like my wife is like going to some class and like painting nude French girls or something. I mean, come on, it's not.
I think that would be better, man.
No, I don't think there's any painting going involved.
That would be. Yeah, no painting, man. No, nothing to worry about, man.
What's next, Thomas?
We still have Dave's story time.
Say after me. Sheepondales.
What's next, Thomas?
Oh, Bulky in the chat just got here. Someone please give me a summary of the show so far, man. You got at the right moment.
I don't want to hear about Andrew complaining that we're running late, which we're not even running late. But I don't want to hear about running late when he shows up late and we could have started 10 minutes earlier.
I already, whatever Dave's story time of the week is, I already hate it.
Of the week.
What's next, Thomas?
All right, next question from the chat from the current reigning, defending MVP Oppenheimer, and he asks, if you could get rid of one back contract on the Saints, who would it be?
Oh my God!
I guess
that's the kind of killing I would expect from Oppenheimer.
And
I mean,
and he also
on one back contract on the Saints. Who would it be?
I mean,
I guess we have some dead money with Taysom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah. Can we get rid of?
The Saints don't have any bets.
Can we get Drew Brees off the payroll finally, for crying out loud?
I mean, I do think like Taysom's contract has been pretty awful for a while, if we're being honest. Like, I love the dude. He's a Saints legend, no doubt. And I'm glad he got his bag, but I feel like he was probably, for what he was consistently overpaid by the Saints.
Like, probably like double. Like, they probably paid, like he was made. If you count him either as a running back or a tight end, he was like top 10 either way.
And I get it. Like, first of all, they were in cap problems to begin with. So, right, like part of the reason why his cap was worse and they kept pushing dead money in the future, I mean, that was just part of their situation. But Taysom was always tough in the sense that, like, he was never going to get 1,000 yards, right? He was never like a volume guy. So you look at some of the other guys in the league that are just producing, 80 yards receiving or 100 yards rushing every week. And it's like he was making money that was close to those guys. But in his prime, he was also like deadly in the red zone, impossible to plan for, and kind of automatic on 3rd and 1. So I get like why the Saints paid them what they did, because like your production in the red zone and 3rd down converting percentages on 3rd and short, like we saw with like Taysom as a shell of his former self this year, like how hard it was for the Saints to convert on 3rd and 4th and 1. It was so hard, and we took that shit for granted because it was automatic for like decade doing that stuff. So
it got so bad this year. We were like, we rathered 3rd and long than 3rd and 1.
Right. So you can't, I guess my point is you can't look at a guy's stats and be like, well, he made as much as Taysom. That's ridiculous. This guy's way better. Like, he was a unique player that offered a unique skill set, but like, no doubt he produced in the red zone and short yardage situations. And that can be like a tricky thing to price out. So, but like at this stage, like, I kind of wish we could just make that poof go away. Kind of like the Derek Carr thing. Like we kind of had that, honestly, like we had that wish last year. We already burned that card, like poof, the Derek Carr thing, like it just went away. So we kind of got that already.
I have to say, the cap nerds,
you're asking for a lot. Twice in 2 years? Come on, man.
The funny thing with the cap nerds is like half of them get the Saints cap situation wrong because they factor in the Derek Carr contract incorrectly. And they're like, the Saints are 35, 40 million over. No, nerd, they're not. You're doing the Derek Carr contract wrong. And it's delightful to bang on the nerds about that. Thomas, do we have any more questions, or are we going to story time?
We can do a quick yes or no question from Jerry. He asked, is Tyler Shaw going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year this week?
No.
Yes.
No. And his odds have plummeted.
No.
His odds, like, it's done. It's all right. He needed to beat Kevin. He needed to beat Atlanta to have any shot, right?
I think he either needed to beat Atlanta or he had to have a better game than he ended up having. He'll finish second. He'll finish second.
All right, Dave. Weekend story time. You're up.
Where's Andrew?
Wait, hang on. We gotta run the graphic.
Of the week.
That's right.
Yeah, there we go. It's not necessarily story time. I'm going to do this in the form of saints and sinners, like we normally originally. And I was
story time should have been why is my wife going to cafes and speaking French? That's what
correct.
Sinner of the week, your wife, man.
That's right. That's right. Saint of the week, her lesbian French-speaking friend.
Whoa.
No, I believe that's the saint of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Jesus. Anyway, I was a little bit surprised that Ralph had already heard of this anyway. So my sinner of the week, this is going to get a little confusing. My sinner of the week is the Saints, the entire Saints organization, because I know we've all seen that more Epstein documents were released. Millions of Epstein documents were released this weekend, past Friday. And we've seen a few NFL owners get named.
Steve
Giants. Yeah, the Giants, Kraft, Josh.
Russell Wilson trying to buy a plane.
Yeah. Ralph read all the Epstein, all 1 million. He did his Rain Man thing. He was like, what's his face? Circuit 5, the circuit guy. He just kept need more input. He just keeps breezing through everything.
Johnny 5?
Yeah, Johnny 5. Yeah, Ralph just scans all the Epstein files and boom, he's just got them all memorized. So anyway, Fun fact that Ralph knows. I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know where Andrew is, but the Saints made the Epstein files. The Saints are in the Epstein files. Yeah, that's right, Kevin. See, look at you. You didn't know that, did you? The Saints are mentioned. Yes, you did not know this. The Saints are mentioned in the Epstein files, so therefore they are my sinner of the week. Now, my saint of the week.
Wait. You can't just
you can't just say that and not give any sort of context.
My saint of the week has to do with this. My saint of the week is Barbara Enbaum. She was the one. She was sending emails with Jeffrey Epstein at gvacation at gmail.com.
Back in 2000, email. Put it up.
Back in 2000, back in 2010, she sent at least one email to Jeffrey Epstein with a photo of Princess Sophia, or soon-to-be Princess Sophia, and it was kind of just a check-in email saying, "Hey, how are you? Where are you? What are you doing? Here's a photo of Princess Sophia. I wonder if you remember her." Anyway, this woman is from Sweden, and she's been alleged to have been involved with Jeffrey Epstein, but at the bottom of her email, she says, "I think the Saints are going to win." And if you look at when this email was sent, it was sent on February 7th, 2010, which is the day the Saints won the Super Bowl at about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So hours before the Saints won the Super Bowl, this woman predicted the win, which is why Barbara Enbaum, Barbara Enbaum, ball knower, Saints fan of the week, and alleged female trafficker, sex trafficker. So, you take the good, you take the bad. And there you have the facts of life. Anyway, that's my.
Are we? Oh, I missed the whole thing.
Yeah, you did.
Yes. You did. I went to go get myself to celebrate the Saints in Paris. I'm drinking a 2020 Burgundy right here. Figured I'd have a glass of that.
Hey, why don't raise that to Barbara Enbro, Saints fan of the year too.
No, here's to you, Barbara. Here's to you.
No, Juge. No.
What was the problem?
No, she.
I'm gonna clip that.
Yeah. She sent one of her emails. Appeared in the giant document dump that happened over the weekend.
Got it. Okay.
And she had said she sent this email to you know who on the day the Saints won the Super Bowl, and she wrapped up the email saying, "I think the Saints are going to win."
Yeah, all-time Saints ball knower.
Thus, the Saints ended up in the files.
Speaking of the files, I will just say this. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the book Outlive. Peter, I don't even know how you say his last name. Attia, Attia. He's very well known for this book. He's very well known in the medical community. He's got a lot of great ideas on longevity and just how you live a long, healthy life.
Yeah.
And, he is all over these files, and it is it is the biggest bummer. It's just I can't even explain how big of a bummer it is. I think at one point he even says in one email I can't believe we're friends or something like that. And it's just I don't know. It's brutal out of the balloon, man.
I have to admit,
very
Dave,
disappointing.
I'll end on this. When I saw on Twitter, people were like, "Oh my God, the Saints are in the Epstein files." I got a cold shiver down my back because the Saints emails recently is not good.
Yeah.
It's not good. And I was like, "Oh God, this is going to be bad." But it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought. It was actually pretty funny.
Hey, is it possible that just this time, Ralph, we actually had our ducks in a row?
Well, or is it entirely possible that this was another Mickey Loomis situation where it's you find out, the Saints were mentioned in the files, and it turns out, it was just something in passing. Thus the Mickey Loomis's luck continues.
Mickey Loomis is on it.
Right.
I don't know if he's on. if you call it a heater, but he's fully back. Like so many good things and like things that he dodged. Like Aaron Glenn, who the Saints wanted to be the coach, he like fired his entire staff last week. Like that could have been us, but it's not. So anyway, Thomas,
or what was it? Was it 2? When did the Falcons? What offseason? I sent this to you guys. I sent the both tweets from the Atlanta Falcons organizations last off seasons or 2 off seasons ago, whenever they were in the hunt for a new coach, and they interviewed both Mike Vrabel, who was in the Super Bowl this year, and what's his face, who's coaching the Seahawks.
And they're like, nah, we want Raheem.
Yes, that's correct. That's right. Was that 2 years ago? So yeah, the Falcons had the opportunity to hire both of these Super Bowl coaches, but decided
they did neither.
Yep. There you go.
All right. Thomas, recap MVP. Did Oppenheimer win again, or did we dethrone him?
All right. So as you can see right now, we are on a 130-week donation streak. We have 26 weeks to go for Ralph's crippled run. Thanks to everyone who donated, we reached 1 donation goal. Thanks to Who.Golfer, to Franz Hater, and to the MVP for the 4th straight week. Who is? The one and only evil Tulane Hater Oppenheimer.
We might have to do like a GoFundMe to dethrone Oppenheimer.
We need to call Cajun Sands.
I think we're gonna have to open like a escrow account or something.
Well, not me, because I found out apparently I wasn't paying enough escrow, and my mortgage is going up this year.
Oh, well, that's probably because you're
fight them property taxes, Kevin. So thanks to everybody for joining. If you stayed till the end, put in MVP because you're the real MVP. Everybody that stayed till the end, thanks to you guys. And thanks to everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the show and we made you laugh, consider supporting the show by going to patreon.com/Saints Happy Hour. Give us a shot. Every little bit helps make the show a little bit better. And don't forget to follow us on socials and wherever you get your podcast. Thanks to Kevin.
Rendez-vous à Paris. Who dat?
Thanks to Kevin, Andrew, Dave, and Thomas running the show back in Poland. Until next time, the bar is closed.